Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel if you've never been here before. My name is Natalie. I feel like I haven't sat down and filmed a proper video in so long, but here I am. So this is my last video for 2020. This has been such an insane year. Living during a pandemic has definitely had its challenges for everyone, but here we are, we've made it, everyone. And obviously there will still be things going into 2021. 2021 is not going to be perfect. So I thought for my last video for this year, I would react to my 2020 goals video that I made at the start of this year. Anyways, so I am going to watch this video and react to it. I'm just going to move over to the side here so I can put the video there. So if you want to go watch this video yourself, feel free to go watch it. I'm only going to be reacting to the actual goals section, so I'll be skipping the intro and stuff, but let's jump right on into this. So the first one I have written down is to save money. Now I have a part-time job, as you guys may already know, and I work 2 to 3 shifts a week there. Still working at that part-time job, and I earn like a decent amount of money to save, and I'm not saying I spend all my money because I still do save most of my money now. I probably save about 50% and spend 50%. However, I want to get to the point where I'm saving 80% and spending 20%. Or one thing I'm going to add is that I started this year as a casual, but now I'm currently part-time, and I feel like that has helped me save a lot more money because I've been getting the same shifts per week and I've just had like a constant income. Having those constant shifts per week has also helped me budget a lot because I know like how much I'm going to be earning and then what I can spend, what I can save. So I feel like that has really helped me save a lot of money this year, or even like saving 100%. I don't think I was unwise with my money last year because I did accumulate quite a lot of savings over the year, but I just want to really focus on saving and just like really crunch down and think like, if I'm gonna buy something, do I really need this, or is it just like a want, if you know what I mean. So that is definitely the biggest goal for this year. I definitely think I have achieved that goal because I have saved quite a lot of money this year. I did go through a patch over quarantine, the first lockdown in like April, May, where I would just buy a lot of things. But I feel like a lot of people went through that phase. But after that period of time, I went through a very kind of strict saving period where I pretty much saved all that I earned. I would say going through year 12 and, you know, starting to look at getting a car and like leaving school has probably helped me become more wise with my money as well, because I feel like when you're in school and your parents are just paying for everything, it's a little different. But when you start kind of paying for more of your own things, you kind of learn like to budget a bit more. And that was my biggest goal for this year, and I can definitely say I've achieved that, so very happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. My second goal is to become more environmentally friendly and just like more aware and educated about environmental issues of like what's going on in the world and all that. Going vegan is such a massive step for the environment, but there's still like more you need to do, or you should do, to help protect and save the environment. And what I want to try and do is, even though I have a car, I'm not gonna like drive around a lot. I'm gonna try and use public transport when I can, because public transport's like already running. You may as well use it because it's already there. It has a less impact on the environment than if you drive your own car. I just want to be more aware of my footprint on the world and just like what I'm consuming and what I'm using. So like fashion wise, like transport wise, you know, food wise, like packaging, plastic packaging. I can definitely say this one has been a little harder because of COVID. It's been hard to like use your own containers at places because most places don't allow that, which is fair enough because COVID. I don't know if I've really achieved that, because I feel like in a way that's something that you're always, you know, working towards being better and better. But I can definitely say I've taken some steps towards achieving that. I feel like that's one of the goals that you never really like fully achieve, because there's always like, you know, new things being developed or like new ways to be more eco-friendly. Especially with the whole fast fashion thing, I think I've become more educated on fast fashion, and I've been making more conscious decisions to choose more eco-friendly brands and like more sustainable brands, and just like researching where my clothing comes from and who's made it. I could make a whole nother video about that, but yeah, so I feel like that's still a goal that I should be working more on, but I feel like I've made good progress. Reusable things, and just like use them and just be more aware of everything. I should probably make a separate video on this. I literally just said I could make a separate video on this, and then what do I say in the video? I could make a separate video on this. Maybe I haven't changed that much over this year. So my third goal for this year is to have a self-care Sunday every week. Now, I get pretty busy once school starts up, because I have school 5 days of the week and I'm usually working those other days, or if I'm not working, I'm studying or doing homework, especially going into year 12/senior year this year. Over this year, I felt like I was constantly on the go with school, work, life in general. So even in lockdown, like I was still very on the go because I was doing online school, I was working at a supermarket. So this goal was something that I wanted to do for myself, and it also linked into like faith, because I wanted to have more time to like focus on my relationship with God and just like prioritizing that. But on a Sunday, for me, it was like extra time to, you know, cut back from all the things that I usually would be doing, like studying and working, and just put more time into spending time with God. So that's why this was such an important goal for me this year. And I think it's still really important to put aside time to just rest and relax and just look after yourself, especially when it's just like rush around all the time. So that's what I want to do. I want to take like Sundays off, because I don't work Sundays anymore. I used to, so it was a lot harder to like rest, but I don't work Sundays anymore, so it's easier to rest. So I just want to put a lot more time on making Sundays just a really relaxing day, like stay off my phone as much as I can and just like read my Bible, do face masks, have cups of tea. I do that every day. Yep, the cups of tea thing can confirm that is still a daily occurrence. I think this goal I have achieved, but also again, it's not something that you just achieve and you're done with. Like, it's something that you work towards more, and I will still be, you know, working towards that this year. No, not this year, next year, 2021. I think I've figured out that during the week I'm happy to like, you know, work hard and be busy, and then even on a Saturday kind of have a busy day. But I think Sundays I just want to rest and like not do much and spend time with God and friends and just be chill. The next goal I want to do is have more face-to-face contact when I'm out with people, or just like interact more with people. Well, this one didn't really age well, did it? Because lockdown, we were in lockdown for most of the year, couldn't really have face-to-face time. Oh, Zoom things, am I right? So I feel like these days, because of these, it's very easy when you're hanging out with friends to just go on your phones, especially when you're out to dinner and stuff. I just think it's really important, like, if you make time to go out with your friends, to actually like be present and be like actually there. So I really want to try and like focus on that and just like encourage my friends and like other people to do that as well if we're hanging out. I think this is something that I have achieved with the given time, because obviously most of the year I wasn't even able to see my friends, but I think in the times when I have been able to, I have achieved that. But again, this is something that I'm still working on, and I feel like I have become more present in the moment, because I think this was something I struggled with a bit more over my earlier teen years. Again, something I'm constantly working on, and not something that you just achieve unless you completely get rid of your phone. Then you've probably achieved that, but it's not really possible to do when you do social media. But yeah, I don't know. All right, last goal. So my last goal is to live more in the moment. And I think just because I am a really busy person and there's always like something coming up, I find it hard to live in the moment because I'm always like thinking about what's next, like when's my next shift, when's my next assignment due, all that. I just want to take each day as it comes, live in the moment and just enjoy every day and everything. No matter what's happening or how I'm feeling, I just want to enjoy every single day. I'm surprised I put that as my last goal, because if I was ordering those goals for like next year, I would have put that as my first. But anyway, I feel like at the start of this year I was the person that planned everything, was always thinking about what's coming next, what's next, what's next. I look at that video of me and that literally doesn't even feel like me, and that wasn't even a year ago. Like that's not even a year ago, and now I'm just so different. Like I feel like I've become more spontaneous, more carefree, more like live in the moment. So I think this is definitely something I've achieved. Probably that one I've probably achieved the most, if I'm being honest. Alright, so that was this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been such a cool video to film. I didn't think it would get this deep. I definitely will be making a 2021 goals video because I feel like there is so much I want to achieve in the next year. I also just wanted to add in thank you guys for all your support this year. I know I haven't been uploading as consistently as I wanted to, but you know, it's been such a crazy year, and doing year 12 during the pandemic was not the easiest thing in the world. I am sending you guys all the love for 2021. Hopefully it's a better year for everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next year for another video. God bless.